Hi dear friends, and welcome to episode 4 of my Ice Sheet Survival series. I'm Icon, and today we're gonna survive a little bit longer, I hope. So I got a certain few plans on my agenda. First up, I want to steal today the body of Orange, because Orange wears still a parka, which I really want to acquire. Because we still have a little bit of a temperature problem here. Rissa not so much, but Wash is regularly suffering from hypothermic shocks. So, well, during daytime our inside here is working out better, but during nighttime not so much. So also I want to create another ooh, that's really bad. I want to create another wall inside here to make sure that my insulation is not as horrible anymore. So to achieve that, I feel like this is really a tough choice. So the temperatures outside are really brutal at this point, and Wash is no good miner. Rissa is a pretty good miner, but she's hungry like crazy. So breakfast time, dear Rissa. And then there's no time to rest here. Let's mine that stuff, and during today's night time we're gonna be harvesting down at the insectoids. Alright. So, how much steel do I have now? 65 units. So, if I would build something like that. We don't have enough steel for that as of yet, but it's a start. So Rissa wants to play horseshoes. Sorry Rissa, but it's a hard knock life today. It's a matter of survival, you know. Okay. She can chill out a bit in a moment. There we go. So now at least I got the necessary I got the necessary materials to insulate myself here. Which seems to be very, very important looking at Wash. Freezing to death here. Like literally. So that's a little bit unfortunate here, what happened, but at the same time, Wash is at least not freezing to death anymore. But yeah, we have to deconstruct the wall here. And Rissa, you have to finish that door. Like, seriously. Oh, we had a short indoors temperature of minus 28 degrees. So this should be better now. Quite soonish, I hope. Wash is at serious hypothermia at this point, but it should be better soon. Dang. Oh, that parka is losing thingy. What's it called? The it's deteriorating. Kind of forgot the word for it. So Wash is actually freezing to death inside here, which is a little bit sad, but it should stop any moment. I don't really understand what Wash's doing right now, but I sure don't mind if we at least patch her up. Okay. So this room should now be a lot easier to be kept warm. Okay, so tomorrow, this night, we will be doing it. What about the wildlife? There's still that mega scarab wriggling here. Why doesn't it die, actually? Hypothermic slowdown. Why doesn't it happen to the mega spiders? Questions. No answers. Okay, so Rissa is now no longer busy with anything, which is good. I mean, it's a good start, I'd say. Alright, let's lean back and think. I still need to plunder those resources. Wash is very busy finishing the battery technology. We will need more than those components I have right now once the battery tech is completed. So, Rissa, you got your job. Also, we need more steel, but seriously, mostly about the components here. So I have to cancel here because hypothermia is kicking in. All right. Oh, it's losing several % per day. So sad. Okay, but most importantly, we're now able to bring up these. Alright, Spideys are finally sleeping. Time to haul the jello. Okay. Okay, Rissa. You do what you have to do. Okay, we got it. I don't want to carry that corpse back home because we're not that needy on the extra meat here. But at least now I got myself an extra parka, which is extremely good. So the parka is now for Rissa because the parka is way better than that, and Wash can't have her cloth jacket back. So Rissa's insulation is now down to -37. She can work all day now. Awesome. And of course we now get back to the hydroponics research project. Good stuff. Seriously, really good stuff. Now on to the next project. I need that steel. But Rissa also needs some sleep, I'd say. Sadly. 3 pieces of apparel that someone died in. Yeah, I know, that must be really horrible. But imagine what's even more horrible. Being dead. Frozen to death. Come on, Rissa, get over it. Alright, there goes our first battery quite soon. Yo, Wash. Stop setting our place on fire. Yo, wait, do I see correctly here? Those fires don't even stick because it's too cold? No, that's not what's happening, isn't it? Well. This'll delay my battery for yet another day. It's a little bit micromanagement intense, but whatever. Wash will have a great day after that. Alright, there we go. Finally back to normal. There we go. you. Munch it in. So with those extra resources, I'm really considering to... Oh, Wash is leaving now. To build up a table and a stool. Luxuries of civilization, you know. Okay, so with Wash leaving now, it's not that important anymore to have the battery up and running as fast as possible, but at the same moment, I feel like it's okay. A steady power source is really a good thing. So, Rissa, you are hungry again, aren't you? So there's 43 Jello waiting for you, and only for you. So, I'm just waiting for the Spideys to go to bed. Meanwhile, Rissa can take a nap too, you know. Alright. I got to assign her back to her safety zone now. The goblins are raiding me. Oh no. So, is it an immediate attacker? No. Good stuff. So first up, I'll wait with my counter offense until it's day again. And then we're gonna kite that bad boy into his death. Alright. Rissa is ready. So, alright. They are beginning their assault. Okay, let's just hope it will go as good as it went with the last time I had that. So let's check out Cooper. Cooper is a horrible melee person, and, well, he would actually make a fine addition to my place, honestly. He's ignoring me. He's trying to incinerate my place, you know. Oh, I hate it when they do that. Seriously, I do it. I hate it so much. Get here, boy. So that first shot was a mistake. Okay, so let's compare speeds. Okay, he's not faster than me. Good stuff. I won't be able to make it for yet another shot, but I will be able to make it to the insect caves, so... Under no circumstances would I like to see Rissa fight against this guy directly. So I'll rather see if my bug friends aren't willing to take that problem off me just like they did the last time. So... thank you, Coop. Thank you. And thank you so much. I'm just gonna be away from here. Goodbye, Cooper. So... let's order Rissa manually back here. I'm so relieved that this guy didn't set the turbine on fire. That's so horrible when they do that. Like, whenever they set your buildings on fire, that's one of the worst case scenarios, because in this scenario, it would have had no other choice than let it burn to the ground, because what should I have done? There was really, literally no other alternative for me at this point. The plague... Oh no. So, let's see. 13%. And there's a slaver incoming. Cargo pods, okay. With drugs. But at the same time, Rissa is just, it's kind of like a worst case scenario. Alright, so we have to plunder New Jello. Because if not, I will just starve. But at the same time... What the... She wasn't able to haul it because that insect was lying on it. That's very, very interesting. I was absolutely unaware of that mechanic, so give me a sec, I will reset that. So, sadly, my last save game was when right before we finished off Old Cooper, so that means Rissa ain't suffering from the plague here either, which feels bad for me because I wanted to play around that event. But what I don't accept is dying because I didn't understand a certain mechanic properly. That's something I don't accept. I hope you guys don't mind me for resetting that. Because honestly, I wasn't aware of the fact that this is actually a thing. That you can't grab things where somebody's lying above it. Something learned, but this is not that kind of mistake where I accept like, okay, game has beaten me. That's only a lack of knowledge. So, let's see. But sadly, the Plague event, I would need to enable dev mode now to get that back in. But I really don't want to cancel that run because of that, you know. It doesn't feel proper to me to have it end like that, only because I didn't know that. Oh, look at that. There's a snow bunny in here. So it turns out that Rissa's problem now is only a mental breakdown while a bulk goods trader is arriving. That is honestly bad enough. That's really horrible, because these guys would have been one of my most favorable trading partners ever. Way better than the slaver. Okay, so I've learned something new today. That's really good. Always nice to learn something new. I hope you guys don't mind about that, honestly. I'm mostly concerned about that. I sure don't. Because to me those things are... Well, let's strip that down too. And haul these items. How much are you carrying at this point? Not really much. Okay, let's head back home. So that was a pretty plentiful haul. I wanted to have that other cloth parka because I know that Rissa's will be rotten away quite soon. Alright, we got it. Awesome. So only need to research the hydroponics and then we should be fine. Nice. Right now I will force the hydroponics tech a little bit more directly, because right now I feel like that's one of the most important things for me to do. So those thingies are just blocking this stuff by lying on the floor like that. That's a little bit odd, to say the least. Alright, so next night shift is on. Now I'm just waiting until the mega spiders are sleeping. Those hives are really one of the best things ever happened to me here. Honestly, more than surprised about the fact that these hives are more of a benefit than anything else. minus 45 degree. Kie. Novelist. Paralytic Abasia for 34 days. Sorry, man, but not happening, man. I don't have the resources to feed somebody through all this for 35 days. So bad. Feel so bad about that, because it would be really cool to have another person, and this guy will just simply die out there. But what can I do, you know? So, cannot banish Kie since he cannot walk. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, wait a sec. What I can do, though, is pretty nasty, I know. I know. It's really nasty what I'm doing here, but first up, it will shorten his suffering, and also, it nets me in a full set of untainted clothing. Well, as full as it might be. Here, untainted cloth parka. Yeah, I know, that's really mean of me, but, you know, survival. It's just about survival, friend. It's nothing personal. Just survival. But Rissa's mood will be now so much better since it's not taken from a dead man. At least he wasn't. No. We're not going down this path, Rissa. Usually I would always do that, but not today. I neither have the resources nor the will to pick up a person which has such a massive non-use for me. So we're gonna bury this poor fella. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Kie. So sorry about what happened there, buddy. Alright, but now we're pretty close to unlocking the hydroponics there, which is really good. My little cave here is at least warm enough to be not totally horrible anymore. So we're making good progress here. I would have preferred to keep this guy here instead of burying him, but well. At the same time, I feel very grateful that I got a free delivery of untainted clothing. Man, that feels so horrible to see it like that, but it is as it is, you know. So we have to deconstruct a few things here. Defense of Fortune. Well, oh man, so bad, so sad. That stun side trainer would have been an absolute jackpot, because I love stun. I personally think stun is in these scenarios, especially when you're completely alone, one of the most desirable psycasts, because you are able to hold every melee conflict in its tracks, and that's really, really powerful. One of my favorite tools to work around. Okay, fine. We got this. There's gonna be a huge haul of Jello today. And after that's all dealt with, we're gonna be researching solar panels next. And then I should be able to just have my own homegrown rice. It's gonna be a big, big change there. Oh, the hole. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, that's a lot of food here. Good stuff. Alright. So this place has reached a somewhat stable moment for now. But believe me, it's very, very fragile still. The research projects are the thing I want to rush hardest right now, but there's one thing I want to do. As well, and that's to install a trap. Yes, one trap. That's all I wanted here. Sounds a little bit insane, I know, but well, okay, we can't even do 2 traps out of that. Cool. Traps are so important because those guys attacking me, you can really easily lure them on those tiles. And we will get attacked again. It's only a question of time. It's always only a question of time till you get attacked again. And therefore, I'll rather prepare myself now. Buggies are sleeping. So let's take another haul. Okay. I really love these extreme runs because I always learn something new out of them. I had, for example, no clue that you can't grab something an entity is lying on without aggravating it. And I think I never would have noticed that because it's a very exotic case of things, but well. In this particular scenario, it was vital for my survival. Rissa is lighting it up. She deserves. Alright, we got the hydroponics, and now, last but not least, the solar generators. There's a lot of tech to be made until you can survive, but, you know, it's just that important, I think. So, let's start deconstructing a few this and that's here. Really think that Rissa has now acquired enough resources to don't go hauling for one day. But then again, they just keep producing, don't they? So, let's go for yet another haul. Winter has begun. And that's why I want more comfort stuff, you know. Also, I'd really love to have another door here. It's super annoying to have no door here between the storage and the living area. So, as soon as the solar panels are done and I have acquired the resources for that, we are also reaching, sadly, well, we're going closer to the end of this series. Because my goal for this series was to create a place to live at to begin with, and not to win the game at this, because I already did a complete Ice Sheet series, which I enjoyed a lot. But this project here was very important to me, because I tried that a while ago already before, and I horribly failed. A forlorn nomad, Brandon. So, well, no. I'm still too afraid of traders at this point, because one trader at the wrong moment is all it takes to end my run, and therefore I won't do it. Because, you know, I have no clue about the true intentions of this guy, and like I said, if Rissa happens to have a mental breakdown during this guy's decision to abandon me, I'm donezo. Once and for all, you know. So now it's even too cold for the spiders. That's absolutely awesome, because that means I just can use those free jello farms as I want to. But also I have to be careful, because that also means that during winter my insect defense measures are offline. So I have to take care of that too. Okay, friends, so that's enough for today. I thank you so much for sticking around, and feel free to drop me a comment down below. And as usual, leave a like, leave a subscribe if you want to support the channel or the video series. I'd be deeply delighted if you did so. But most importantly, I hope you had a great time, and we will catch each other soon again. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.